What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Asante or Farrell, whatever the fuck you know me as. But I'm back here today bringing you a little update video on what's been going on with my life, on what's been going on with STI. Just wanted to sit down with you guys and let you know the full history or backstory of what happened to it, why I don't have it, and what is to come next on the channel. So if y'all didn't know, I did buy an F80 and I bought an E92 M3. I love the E92 M3. I think it's a great car. I bought it primarily for drifting, so this will be the dedicated drift car. And then I have the F80, and the F80 will be the daily sort of track spec, street spec build. So I don't really want to push too much power on that. I just want to keep it super reliable and super dailyable. E92 is what I'm going to be focusing on from now on. Probably end up grabbing another car just so I can do a little camber stance build again. It's been a little while and I'm in a different place now, and a lot has changed my life and a lot's happened over the last 3 years since having the STI. I'll try to make this as short and sweet and to the point and simple as I can, but it's a really long story. So I'll do the best I can. I know my battery is at like 39% anyways, so I gotta speed run this. My Subaru WRX STI, I crashed it in April of 2022, sitting in the driveway because I didn't know what to do with it, and shops were telling me they wouldn't work on it. My neighbor that lives across the street told me, hey, we can fix the car for you. He owned a body shop and just let me take it, let me do the insurance job. He fixed my last WRX, so I figured it really wouldn't take him that long and that he'd be able to get it done. Last time, I think it took him like a month and a half, but the car was fixed, and I ended up trading it in, so that's what happened with that. So I just figured that he'd be the guy to, fix a car and take on the job. I'm gonna put pictures, video, texts, like all sorts of evidence and proof in the video. So he came and brought his tow truck, he picked up the car out of the driveway. So yeah, he came, picked up the car, everything was good, took the car to his shop, and I just didn't really worry about it because at the time I had a truck and another vehicle, so I was just like, it is what it is. Time went on, a couple weeks would pass, I'd be like, hey, any progress? He said, hey, we're working on it, whatever. Months went by, and at this point, it went up to like 6 months. He kept telling me, oh, the car's gonna be done in 2 weeks, car's gonna be done in 2 weeks. And he, at that point, I told me like maybe 8 or 9 times 2 weeks. So I'm like, bro, something's not right. So I finally pulled up to the shop, and the car is literally still on the tow truck in the back of the shop. So at this point, I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? I start pressing him. I'm like, yo, bro, this is fucked up. Like, you really need to get moving on this or I'm taking this shit somewhere else. He said, okay, bro, I'm sorry, whatever. I'm sorry for lying to you. Starts working on it, taking parts off. I had most of the parts to fix the car in the garage because mostly everything that broke were just like control arms and stupid shit. It needed a little bit of body work and maybe the frame pulled out. Fast forward, I'm taking parts off of it, I'm selling it, I'm going stopping by the shop, whatever. Let me rewind a little bit. That's in June, right? So in January, here's the best way for me to give the timeline, right? So we start here. This is June 2022. He picks up the car, right? Now, fast forward 6 months, January, he's finally starting to actually work on the car. So I'm like, man, it's already been 6 months. Like, this is a little crazy. Maybe he just needs a little bit more time and he'll actually keep his word, right? Finally puts the claim in right, for the vehicle so he can get the money to start working on the vehicle. A little bit of time passes, like a month or two. He's telling the insurance that now he needs a supplement, that there's more damage to the car. I worked at his body shop. He literally looked at me one day and was like, you want to see how to make more money? He took a hammer, just went up, just started whacking a customer's car. And obviously the insurance gave him more money because he said, oh, there's hidden damage, but there really wasn't actually damage. He created the damage himself. So certified fucking fraud. Now we're in June of 2023. So I'm stopping by the shop. I'm picking up parts off the car, just parting the car out slowly one by one. Fast forward another 2 months, August comes around. I get a call from my buddy. He's like, yo, bro, you got your car back yet? I was like, nah, why? His friend actually worked at the shop still. I guess they were packing up the shop because it was closing down and owner didn't tell me. Lachman Singh, douchebag. Fucking douchebag, fraud, specialist. Fuck you, piece of shit. The only reason I haven't got this story out yet is because I was just a little worried of not being able to find the car or what was going to be done to it by the time I got it back. Basically, now at this point, it's been exactly 1 year. He's had the car for a year, June 2022 to June 2023, or August 2023 now. He closes his shop down. I'm calling. Yo, where the fuck's my car? Yo, where the fuck's my car? No answer. I'm texting him, yo, bro, where the fuck's my car? No answer. I'm like, okay, bet. So I call the cops. Cops basically tell me, oh, since the insurance paid him out, we're talking about like 16, 17 grand. Since the insurance paid him out, that they can't do anything. I can't file a police report for the car being stolen. Just like shit out of luck at this point. And I'm calling my insurance time and time again saying, yo, he's doing fraud. Yo, he's doing fraud, like he's fucking you guys. They don't care. They told me to kick rocks, right? So I need to be a special agent at this point. I got to go undercover and find out where the car is. So I'm hitting people up. I'm searching around town. Bro, this whole big ordeal. At the end of the year, it's been another 3-4 months. I don't know where the car is at this point. I don't know if there's anything being done to it. Really shit out of luck. So at this point, I'm like, all right, time to get a lawyer. Because that was the best case scenario for me at the time, was just say, fuck it, lawyer up. This is not going as planned, right? So I get a lawyer in January of 2024. So at this point now, it's been a year and a half. I'm like stressing out at this point, right? I'm thousands of dollars in lawyer fees. Just like this whole big ordeal, bro. January, got a lawyer. By like June now, been going through the whole court process. Got him served. He didn't respond. Went to the courts. Tried to see what I could do. Nada. Not a damn thing. And I'm like, fuck, man. I want to say probably for like 6 or 7 months, I probably didn't even know where the car was. And I was stressing about it, bro. I was paying the car note, car insurance. Don't know where it is. Didn't want my credit to get dinged. Like, that shit put me through a lot of mental distress for two and a half years. I was going through it. But anyways, we're at the end of the road now. September, I want to say 2024, I saw the car, or someone actually spotted the car in his tow yard, because he owns like a tow yard as well, or he rents out a tow yard as well as having the shop. But since he didn't have the shop, I guess he was working out of the tow yard. I don't know, something like that. But a friend sends me a message on Instagram and he says, yo, bro, is this your car? I'm like, shit, that is my car, because I still got the stickers on it and everything. So I knew that the car was in the tow yard at this point, and I'm just like, all right, cool. I have an idea where the car is. I call the cops, right, again. And I'm like, hey, I see my car. It's in this tow yard. I have a court case going on with this person, da-da-da-da. I'm suing this dude. Mind you, all the slimy fuck shit he did, I asked him multiple times to let me get my car back so I could take it to another shop. He said, bro, if you want to pick up your car, I'm keeping the insurance money, and you got to pay me an extra $10K just to pull the vehicle out. Huh? That doesn't sound right. If I don't want you to work on my car, I should be able to take my car, pay for whatever. Or you already got the insurance money. Give me the rest of the money and let me go to a different shop to get the car fixed. Like, what the fuck is the problem? Standing at his tow yard, I'm literally like, pointing. I'm like, hey, my car is right there. Nah, we can't help you because technically the case is still ongoing, so you have to wait until the case is closed. Fuck, bro. Case finally finishes in November of 2024, so 2 months ago now at this point. Bet, finally got the court order to get the vehicle back and sued him and won. Cool, I'm gonna get my shit back. I'm not worried about it. Bet. So I sent him a text message. It's gonna be right here. We had a whole conversation. He basically told me to go fuck myself, that I still owe him money. You got 16 grand from the insurance, like how do I still owe you money? And then when I ask him, okay, so how much money do I owe you? He says, oh, cash only. Cash only, okay, but how much do I owe you? No response. You know how many times he gave me no response? You know how many times he didn't message me back? You know how many times he didn't answer my phone calls? No type of communication whatsoever. Alright, bro. On the court order, it says you have 45 days to return the vehicle, and if not, it can be reported stolen. He basically says, I don't care, I'm gonna put in an appeal. Brother, why would they give you an appeal? You didn't even go to the court date. Like, I'm confused. How are you gonna get an appeal for that? Didn't respond to any of communications from the lawyers. You didn't show up for the court date that we had. Why the fuck would they give you an appeal? You defaulted, you lost. Currently, his house is getting foreclosed. He's been sued by multiple people. Super shady business. Executive Automotive, for those of y'all that know. I think he owns like 2 other businesses now. Signature Auto Glass or Signature Auto Clinic and something Auto Glass. But yeah, basically says, go fuck myself. I'm like, alright, cool. So, what do? Me being the smart guy I am, I wait the 45 days. And I'm like, fuck it. It's better for me to wait than to try to retrieve the vehicle, because then I can actually report it stolen, and he's knowingly holding the vehicle. So at that point, he would get arrested. And I'd be way happier seeing him put in cuffs than me getting any sort of money. But we're finally at the end of the road now. The 45 days passed. Our report is stolen. So now at this point, I'm actually able to call my insurance and let my insurance know that the car is stolen. I want to say probably like last week-ish, I called them. So they finally got a claim in. They started working on it. And as of yesterday, we finally got to the end of the road. And they are going to end up totaling the vehicle out and just paying me for the vehicle. I'm going to miss the STI a lot. But they partnered up with Copart. And basically, I don't think they want to even look for it. Or like, fuck it, we're just going to pay you, we're just going to give you the money and make it a lot easier for me. Basically, the vehicle is a total loss, and I'm kind of happier with that just because I want it to be done and over with it. Like, I just want to take the money, pay it off, do what I got to do, and then put the money into the E92, pay the rest of my bills, you know, be smart. And also, remember, I've been paying a car note and insurance for the car for the last 2.5 years still. The STI is no longer. I'm sorry for those of you that follow me or subscribe to the channel because of the STI. It will be missed. I'm very appreciative and grateful for the memories and people that I met and made during that time period in my life. But that's a chapter that I'm finally putting a close on. I'm shutting the book, and it is what it is. Really happy and really thankful that the situation's over, for the people I met, just everything. And I can't thank you guys enough for supporting me, especially with the E92 content, the F80 content. My gram's been going crazy lately, but it doesn't matter if it's not coming to YouTube. So please drop a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what car you guys would like me to camber out next or stance next. One that we can have fun in, do some crazy shit, and break the internet like normal. Y'all know that I like doing shit and having shit that a lot of people don't have or don't do. I like being different. That's my whole thing. But the E92, we're about to go crazy all 2025. I'm about to have it fixed up probably this month, maybe next month the latest. But I'm also working on the F80 at the same time. It's just hard working a lot of hours. I just got done working peak season at my job, which was overtime, 5 days a week, 13 to 14 hours a day. And I'm about to be back on my grind, about to be back on YouTube and posting a shit ton of content. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for tapping into the video. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.
The word of the pussy, that shit really be turning me on.